Good morning. My name is Megan Goulden. I remember as a kid always having my hands in the soil. Growing up on the peninsula, my mom always said to my sister Dana and I, "Go play outside. It's a beautiful day." We'd scramble up the hill behind our house into the old orchard and play Little House on the Prairie, picking plums, making forts, running through grass as tall as ourselves. It's one of my favorite memories of childhood. I've been gardening for over 25 years now, starting with one rose bush that I bought at Costco that I planted next to the greasy carport at our first apartment when we were married. My curiosity over the years has led me to trainings in composting, becoming a master gardener, and now studying and working in horticultural therapy. I've found that the act of gardening connects you to the earth. It can feed your mind, your body, and your soul. You see the interconnectedness of plants and animals, insects, geology, soils, climate. It all works together, just as Reverend Penny noted last week in her Easter sermon. She told the story of 14 wolves who were introduced to Yellowstone National Park and the astounding effects that this had on the ecosystem there. When you experience nature in a garden or on a walk in your neighborhood, you're reminded that change is a constant and that things take different forms of energy all the time. That plant that always struggles no matter what you do, you can find a different way. That plant will find new life in a compost pile. Its physical structure will break down and change into nutrients, and then that energy will end up nurturing another plant and the soil. There is a season for everything. Gardening also reminds us that small steps taken consistently can lead to bigger changes over time. For example, I stopped using chemical fertilizers and pesticides about 20 years ago, and now the birds take care of almost all of the insect problems in my garden. The birdhouse that I bought that used to shelter families of birds has now been taken over by a group of bumblebees that zoom and buzz all over my backyard. A friend recently sent me a sticker that said, "Gardening, cheaper than therapy." I don't know about that. Depends on how much you garden. The healing powers of working in or even observing just a green space can be a therapeutic tool for all of us. All we need to do is go outside and stand with our feet on the ground, close our eyes, and feel that sun on your face. This connects you to our planet and with spirit. In my work, I've seen this with school children, adults with developmental disabilities, and clients who have serious mental health challenges. When we garden together, they feel calm, accomplished, proud of their work, and they're able to be included in a hobby that so many others share. Their posture and attitudes are so different at the beginning of a session versus the end of a session. Because they've moved their bodies, they've cleared their minds, they've helped others on the team reach a common goal, and they've learned a skill that helps them create a beautiful space that other people can enjoy. Gardening feels like outdoor church to me. I feel God's presence in all of the seeds I plant, the flowers that bloom, and the calm I feel when I put my hands in the soil. I hope that in my favorite season, this resurrection season, you too will find time to just take my mom's advice. Get outside. It's a beautiful day.